Are we live? Okay, we live. Sniper, my boy, what's good? T-Trey, what's good? What's going on? What is going on? EP, Zoo, we on rock, right? Gee. Oh, man, I probably should get that, but whatever it is. Hey, YOLO, yo, Lucine, what's good? Yo, hurry, DF up, the fuck up. The only part I care about. Listen, so I am streaming right now. The actual thing still doesn't start for another 30 minutes or so. But I just wanted to get on. Maybe we could talk about some stuff while we're waiting on the release of the stuff. Hold up. What did it do? Ten more pools to do today. You're gonna feel like 108 to 112. Yeah. Hey Zay, what's good, Zay? Yeah, what's the There you go. Okay. What height do you think is going to be OP this year? The cover athlete's height always is the, oh shoot, I didn't mean to put this up there. The cover athlete's height is always pretty solid. Damn it, let me move that shit out of the way. Hold up, I got to move stuff over here. Cover athletes is always solid. So I think that's gonna be one. Hey, squad player, what's good? Asian, what's good? Okay, so right now, I'm just gonna look. I don't know if y'all seen, Mike Wayne had posted nothing yesterday. He had posted nothing since he got his account hacked. Sauce, what's good? So, we gonna go through real quick, look at it. We probably look at a couple people's videos while we waiting on this stuff to actually release. And then we're gonna go from there. And don't judge me from eating my Vienna sausage. I'm hungry. It's morning time. That's my breakfast right now. All right. Yeah. Yeah, they really hacked this account. Okay. So I seen a video from Brute. Ain't no way, gang. Shut up, cool, Mr. Shooter. What's good, my boy? X, what's good? Triple X, what's good, my boy? Axel Beluga, tired of anticipating the Jamal Murray behind the back and not getting the bump. The ball hitting my leg or something. And then he, hey, Rich City Croc, what's good, my boy? And he said in NBA 2K25, if you can anticipate those moves and bump the dribbler, he'll fumble the ball. The higher the delta between the defender and the ball handler, the easier it would be to force fumbles. Now, what I hope happens with this, I don't know if y'all remember, I think it was 2K22. 2K22, where you used to do the Curry slide. When Curry slide, I think 2K21, Curry slide was kind of like OP. And then 2K22, they made it to where when you did I do? I think I did. Oh well, if I didn't, I didn't. That when you did the Curry slide, you bump into the defender and then you would fumble the ball or you would lose the ball. And I remember doing it, like, I wasn't a Curry slide spammer, but when I would try to set it up, sometimes when I was playing a good defender, I would Curry slide into him and it'd make me bump the ball and lose the ball. That's all you got to do, man. That's all you got to do. I mean, that's all they have to do. If they do that, I don't think we're gonna have no issue with the Jamal Murray behind the back. But I think, I was seeing somebody's video, and I think that they nerfed some of the movement when it comes to how, you know, crazy those are. But we'll see. What is that? Little weenies made such bumbos. That ain't funny. Cornelius, appreciate you, J-Mate. One of the realest and down-to-earth creators in the 2K community. Facts. Straight facts. So listen, how many creators do you see? I can tell you that all real. How many creators do you see who walk around here with gray hair on their face? Everybody dye their shit. I'm fuck that. I'm keeping my gray hair now. I ain't going. It ain't going nowhere. I ain't dyeing it no more. I used to do it, so let me stop lying. Let me stop lying. I used to dye that just for me, and I was just for minute it. I ain't doing it no more. Are you going to make a video on this or no? Oh yeah, you know I'm making a video on this, Kai. Damn, I choked on the goddamn Vienna sausage. Pause, no diddy. Y'all over here acting crazy. They gonna patch that first, my word. Facts, I think that's already gonna be changed in the game. ProPLAY, they need to make you think more about positioning when dribbling. Facts. Said, what's good? Cornelius, yes sir. And then Half, my boy Half, what's good? Balkan, what's good, man? All right, now let's see. Well, if y'all been watching my videos, y'all already know Mike Wayne been on Discord. Send the messages on Discord. You rocking your grades too, Crunk? That's what I'm talking about. We rocking them grades now, baby. We rocking them grades. But this one I didn't quite understand. Well, I understood it, but I didn't. It was a couple animations. I don't know. I'll just read it for y'all. Have there been any improvements to the physics when two people clash in the air? And then he said the physics team spent a lot of time improving our player-to-player in-air collisions to make them more reliable and to maintain players' momentum/velocity better. So in air, like when you trying to dunk it and you bump into somebody, that's the only thing I can think of. Maybe they're gonna make that, but the dunk meter changed anyway. No Neo. What? Neo done got some two main suspects. I ain't even know nothing about Neo. With patches more than anybody. Yeah. Facts, Mr. Shooter. Y'all be struggling. GG Dwayne. Why have they taken Jamal Crawford dribbling out of 2K? I have no clue. I don't understand that one. That don't make no sense to me. Not whatsoever. Okay, did y'all see this about the Learn 2K? It seems like people probably gonna be using Learn 2K in the beginning of the game, at least, to learn how to do some of these moves and stuff. Cause it seems like they revamped. I remember like when you would do like them 2K, like whatever they call it, and you trying to learn how to play 2K, they gave you like the most basic stuff that to do. They gave you like the most basic stuff. And now it seems like they're trying to make sure the damn Learn 2K is like you can actually learn how to play 2K. Now obviously it ain't gonna teach you how to be glitchy. He said, let's learn together. It's not gonna teach you how to be glitchy, but it seems like it'll teach you a little more advanced, or a little more moves that are advanced than just the basic level. And now you gotta look at every YouTube video to find out. But you know, I got the YouTube video for y'all. I don't know, Legendary. Nobody said that yet. Somebody asked it. I seen that question in the Discord server, but nobody seemed, Mike Wayne didn't seem to pick that one, or whoever picks the questions out for him didn't seem, because I doubt Mike Wayne is looking at every goddamn question. But whoever picks the questions out for him didn't find that. I hope they don't. I know it was a rumor before. It was a rumor before saying that before that this news came out, somebody was saying that they took away the body size and body shape from the Gatorade facility because it was just a big L. Nobody wanted to do it. Guard up, my boy. What's good? So Sean, what's good, man? So that's what I heard before. I feel like we're gonna find out, because I don't know how this is new, or at least new to me. I don't know how they're gonna show this stuff. Mechanic, my boy, was good. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of Jamal Crawford went to De'Aaron Fox. Damn, why I can't see my thing? It's so weird. Hold up, give me 1 second. I can't. Some of y'all with the bigger messages, I'm having a hard time seeing them. Okay, there we go. That's better. Oh, I got this wide open too. Hold up, let me close this down. Jay, no cap, you really do have the no BS straight video, straight to the point. Yeah, man, I don't be trying to waste people's time. I try to give them the information that they need. Hopefully I can get it to 8 minutes because that helped me a little bit more, a couple extra dollars in my pocket. And then, you know, I get y'all the information. Mechanic, I don't know if I said what's up to you, but what's good, my boy? Definitely a big L. Mac, what's good? Spike, what's good? Okay, exit. I have to wait until lunch to see this info. Oh, dang, got up. But you know I got you. Thank God. What's good? Sean, what's good? Heck, that was trash. What was trash? Metro, what's good? Okay, let's go see. Oh, did y'all hear about this camera? I am excited about this. I fucking hate it when you would get a steal, or if I got a rebound and I wanted to throw the ball up the court, especially rebounding, because y'all know I play with big bills for the most part. I would get a rebound and the camera will flip. So by the time the camera flipped, they go, my pass lanes are gone. And you know, you trying to figure out what the hell is going on now. You looking all over the court like trying to calibrate, I guess. I can't think what the word is, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. And so now they saying, if you like playing in the 2K cam, but hate the change of possession flip. Dang, I put it all around messed up. I added a new camera you might like called 2K Wire. Takes some getting used to on the defensive end of the floor, but it's my new go-to cam and PvP modes. Give it a try. I like that. I was so tired of that. Now I can get the rebound, snatch that thing down, and see who I need to go with my guy Koza or somebody, or 2K Meccano go run up the court. Then I can see him already down the court. I can already be throwing that thing while they wide open instead of having to wait and nigga be twisted like I just turned around in my goddamn chair like this. They gotta find the shit like, oh shit, where that? Okay, there they go right there. It'll be too late. What position you thinking? Okay, let's see y'all talking. You barely play. So imagine you did more. Oh, you talking about you going to 6'10" center? 6'10" gonna be my first build for sure. Y'all know I gotta make my KD build. I make my KD build the first build every year. All right, circle, I got you. Yeah, I hate that camera flip. Why I've been stuck on my career default. That's why, and then if you think about it, you see them clips where somebody get a steal, then somebody get a steal right back, then somebody get a steal right back, and that camera just flipping. You be like, God damn. Okay, but the biggest thing, and that's why I wanted to make a video my last video about that rhythm shooter, because they were talking about, was it on this? Where rhythm shooter has a bigger green window and a higher make percentage. Now I know everybody ain't gonna use it. I seen people in the comment section of that last video that I just did, and they was like, I'm not using it. I'm a button shooter. I'm gonna use the button, but I'm gonna definitely test this rhythm shooter out. I understand how it could be difficult in the beginning when I was trying to simulate it, like with the hand cam. I did a hand cam trying to simulate it for y'all from what my understanding is of it. But I gotta see. I heard, like I said, I remember Mike Wayne talking about how their percentages, 3-point percentages went up super high. Shooting will be definitely be easier than last year on this game for high risk and three lethal zones. Facts. But they did say, where is that one? Let me find it. Oh, that's another one too. Post control and post phase. I gotta talk about that one. I'm gonna do a video on that. I haven't did it yet. Where was it at? Nope. Where he was talking about shooting. Okay. So somebody asked him, How much is your 3-point rating going to matter this year? Yeah, Cornelius, this shit. I hate when that happens because then it's always just fucking with me the whole goddamn time. But he said the shooting model is very different this year, with shot ratings playing a much larger role, not a little larger role, a much larger role. He says that every year. But he did say, I think, well, let me read the rest of this. You can compensate to some degree if you're really good with shot timing or rhythm shooting. Hold up. That's what I get for making fun. I was watching the news last night with my wife. Well, it just kind of came on. And we started looking at it for a second, and the damn newscast guy just started choking on goddamn camera. He couldn't get his words out for nothing. And we were laughing at his ass like, hey, I was making all kinds of jokes. I like, that nigga died over there. Now I get on there, and the first stream I do after that shit, I goddamn choking. Now I'm doing the same goddamn thing. He said you can compensate to some degree if you're really good with shot timing or rhythm shooter, but most people are going to need higher ratings this year to shoot at last year's clip. Here they might stay capping. And Gardo, you say that every year. Gotta go. All right, Gardo. Really sure we're gonna be okay once we figure it out. I feel like it is too, Spike. And then I see you, Mike. You too say that every year. But last year, I gotta find a tweet. Hold up. Cause Mike Wayne don't tweet that much, so you can literally go just a couple scrolls and find out what he doing it. Let me see. This was 2K23. Oh, that was what's the name? But last year he said mid-70s. And mid-70s literally was what most people, now it was people who were shooting with 60s, but most people at mid-70s, I would say most people, I would say probably like a third of the community could shoot solid with mid-70s. And then everybody else needed a little higher. So I think you probably gonna be needing, I have to go back because that's a lot. I don't want to go find a tweet. I think you probably gonna need somewhere in the mid-80s, low to mid-80s to be solid shooting in this game. Shooting the defense for you, LaPairs, 3-and-D build this year. Yeah, I do be greening with the 76. Yeah, me too. That's why I said I had 76, 77. I think 76 was the lowest that I did. I didn't try. I ain't even worried about going lower than that because I was shooting good and it didn't cost that much for a 76. I maybe could have went lower, but it wasn't really helping me out. So I was like 76 kind of felt like that middle ground. Cool, but what do you say? Hi, bro. I think the NBA Live has to come back. 2K doesn't care about us players. No, I think they care about us, but they just care about our wallet. That's a different subject, though. I think they care about it. They care about our pockets, what we gonna get to the game. They don't seem to damn and then I think they obviously they want to make their money. And I don't think that's everybody. I don't know. The devs want the game to be successful. But I don't think it's their thing. It's, you know, up top. Like everybody wanted to make money though, but I don't think everybody is worried about it making the most money. No, they milking the fuck out of it, selling this game. Yeah, they are though. 2K ain't gonna be fire. Trills, I'm excited about it too. I am excited about it too. Matter of fact, let me make sure I don't miss goddamn 2K. I'm over here talking. Let me make sure I don't miss when they go live like I did last stream. Last stream I had something crazy going on. My son, I had to go pick his ass up. Hold up. Let me go to Twitch. Try to pull it up on Twitch. But they ain't even giving, they giving drops. How you gonna do Twitch drops for 2K24 when you showing stuff for 2K25? Okay, where is NBA 2K? I gotta search. They in my thing. No more. Okay, let me see what else we can see. Oh, post control. I don't know if y'all know this because I ain't do the video on this yet. But while I'm looking over here for 2K, hold on, let me go to Twitter. Can I find it that way? Oh, here we go, right here. There we go. Yeah, I got him up here now. Oh, that's muted. Okay, so post control. If this MyPlayer review is fire, might just pre-order. Yeah, I haven't pre-ordered yet neither, actually. 2K20 shooting, bringing it back might bring 2K for real. I doubt it, Trey. I think we're gonna always have an issue though. Because the way they're going with the game is different than how the other games work. They said, will you need post control attribute to score post phase? And they said, you don't need post control for post phase. Post control is more for post moves. Post phase success is driven by your shot rate in close / mid and badges. That's not the one that I'm looking for. Hold up. What the one I'm looking for? He talked about post. Oh yeah, this right here. They said, what? I think this is the one. What changes have been made to post defense? Post phase and hooks now use a different set of contest logic than normal shots. The new logic better simulates how shooting out of the post is in real life and puts more of the make versus miss on the shooter's ability to time an inherently more difficult shot. Defenders will still want to get a hand up. Defenders still will want to get a hand up or jump to contest to make it tougher for the shooter though. So now it seems like they put more, because post moves is, this is where I felt like they struggle with post moves, because post moves in real life, you see like Anthony Davis do like a post hook and somebody's hand is right next to him. Like it's super contested, but because it's such a closer shot, they can make them steal. But at the same time, they still not making them at an 80, 90% clip. They making them at a 40, 50% clip, depending on the day. You might get up to 60, then you might be in the 50, then on a bad day, you might be at the 40. But where post scorers do in NBA 2K is, they take that method and then they have that shit being at 80, 90%, you can't stop it. Even if you jump, like if you go through this logic, you jump at them, you still can't stop it. So now defenders not gonna really matter as much. I hope they made just the make percentages low in the first place, or not low, but like moderate, so they don't be super OP, because post scorers might be, depending on how they do this new contest system, post scorers might actually be way more OP this year. Cause last year, I don't think, other than drop step and dunking, I don't think post scorers weren't that, like I was handling them with my 6'10", when I would go to the 1v1, like post scorers wasn't that elite this year. But the way that it's shaping up, we can be going back to old school post scorers like NBA 2K20, 2K, was it 21, or which one was the one with the meat with the right stick aiming? That one, they was super crazy on that. What's that? That simply says time of your shot. Yeah, facts. Posing might be OP this year, post phase, yeah. And then mid range still see think I might make a post score this year. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have some on mine though. He gonna already have some. But yeah, with 2K21, Trey. Yeah. But so we'll see. I'm about to go. Cause I don't think it's too much more. I'm gonna go here and I don't want to give all my video ideas away. Y'all people be trying to steal my stuff. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm gonna go over here to YouTube and I'm gonna listen to some Bash Plug. It was his video from a day ago. I hadn't watched. So we will watch it together. I'm still waiting on the NBA 2K to go live. They should be close now. When they go live, we're gonna go over to that, and then we're gonna watch it together. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. Make sure you hit that like button. I know I had said nothing over here, but make sure y'all hit that like button. Appreciate y'all coming through, even though I can't hear nothing. What's going on? There we go. And I ain't hear nothing on that one either. Hold up, wait a minute. It'll take it forever, but maybe it'll come. There we go. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. And then we're gonna watch this. We'll stop and talk about some of the stuff that he say, and then go over there.
We have a lot of 2K25 news to get into, so of course, I'm not gonna waste y'all's time, man. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get right into the news. Now look, just like the last video, I tried to put what I thought was the most important stuff towards the beginning, and then we make our way in. So let me know if you guys like that better.
You gonna waste your time, bro.
Right here. Wolf, who was a former 2K
Oh, I forgot to go about Wolf. Hold up. He just reminded me of something. Hold up, let me go. Wolf. So if y'all ain't on Twitter, if y'all on Twitter, ain't on Twitter. Wolf. If y'all on Twitter, Wolf, he used to play for, that actually fire. I ain't never seen that big over here. Wolf is a former NBA 2K league player. Now he's a gameplay dev at NBA 2K. A lot of people was happy about this because he could take his skill set, he can take his skill set to NBA 2K devs and try to make gameplay better. I actually think he was a big help last year, especially with the builder. I think the builder was actually pretty solid this year. It wasn't too overpowered. Cause I was in that thing looking at stuff and I was like, man, if I could just get one more, this shit would be so big, OP. Or maybe I can't get this. I want to get the strength up, but I can't get the strength up, but I gotta get this. I can't, I think they did a real good job. I think a lot of that had to do with him kind of playing in the 2K league. But he got a lot of information that he be talking about too. Well, this is him and them talking just recently. Hold up. Damn, I say that then. I go get him and all his crazy replies about Valorant. Okay, hyped about this week reveal. Let me go down. Okay, so like this one right here. He said, one of my favorite ways to use the new rhythm shooting mechanic is with slow phase. Like he gives out, and I feel like just because he played 2K at the highest level, like he really gives out compared to like a lot of the other devs who seem like they just played to have fun like us, or like me at least, which I got no problem with that. But for somebody that's more competitive, they seem to be able to break down the details a little bit better. So he said, one of my favorite ways to use the rhythm shooter mechanic is with slow phase and hop jumpers. And I was like, what? And he said, down, up on the right stick without holding turbo allows you to shoot slow phase. So when I thought about that, now they do have some basketball players that are devs too, Justin. I forgot the dude's name. I actually did a video like a month or two ago about what he was saying about the game. But he was in a college, was it college hall? No, not college. It was some basketball hall of fame for something. And he was like, his jersey was retired or something at his school. But they got some basketball players in there, for sure. I seen another guy too who played basketball who was a dev. But I think that playing basketball and playing the game in the 2K league level is like the mesh of both worlds. But anyway, when he said about the slow phase, I'll read the rest of it. He said, up on the right stick without holding turbo allows you to shoot slow phase, or down up on the right stick without shooting turbo allows you to shoot slow phase. Down up on the right stick with turbo triggers your hop jumper animation. It's a nice, all right, let me go show more. Hold up, let me see. It's nice to mix those up, especially in the mid range. So when I heard that, I was like, I know they had talked about doing a new contest feature. Now in this year's 2K24, if you did a slow fade, you gonna get contested. Like there was no way possible to do no goddamn slow fades. You do a slow fade if you want to, you gonna get contested and you gonna miss. Unless you're just unless you're in the mid range and you're extremely good at timing. So what I think is going on is that the contest system is going to allow for more variety when it comes to shots compared to last year where you needed like the Kobe Bryant fade or like the Dirk Nowitzki or something fade for the bigger guys. You will be able to actually mix up the different type of fades that you're going to be able to use. Now, what I'm also excited for, where the trailer at, Drew, we still waiting. I'm still waiting for them to go live. They should be going live sometime soon. I got the Twitch up. I'm sitting over here waiting on them to go live. But what I am excited to see, not gonna lie, 2K24 was the best 2K on next gen. So on next gen for sure. Yeah, it was definitely the best on next gen. What I am excited to see is these new animations. The greatest 2 and 5 was good, bro. This man never read my comments. Mine will take my mind. Greatest 2 and 5. Oh, I just seen it, man. Shut up, boy. I ain't even see. I seen it then. I don't know. I got all these messages right here, so it's hard to see. They go live in 3 hours. No, they don't go live in 3 hours. They go live here in hold up. What time they say? It say 9:30. It's 9:30. Why I don't see it yet? That's what they say on their Twitch page. 9:30. D Block. D Block DT, what's good? Damn, I lost track of what I was saying. Oh yeah, I want to see what these ProPLAY animations that they added. And to be honest with you, I don't know who filmed me on this. No Diddy. They talked about ProPLAY last year, and then they talked about ProPLAY this year. And to me, I be thinking they really bullshitted us last year with how they said they did the ProPLAY and they captured all this stuff and blah 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 blah. And I don't feel like they really captured that much. They just let's throw it in a little bit so we can say we did it. Something new, get the community kind of fired up about something new. Oh man, it's gonna be dope. We get to get animations from the NBA, and we can get hyped about the game, and then we're gonna fully implement it though in 2K25. Diddy can't catch a break. That's what they got me saying it, Justin. I wasn't even saying it. I wasn't even saying no homo, but everybody kept bothering me all the time. Pause or whatever you say the word is. I don't know. But I don't think, I'm right, Spike. I don't think they really put it in that much last year. We'll see this year, but I don't feel like I feel like they barely, if we say a percentage, they might have went in like 20% and then made it seem like they did a whole big push, but only did like 20%. If we can actually, okay. Austin say, J-Mac, we can make builds like the actual superstars, I'd be happy. What do you think about having OP builds like that? So they did do that. Hold up. Who's this? Hold up, wait a minute. Let me. Oh, Quavo just went live. Okay. I was about to say, hold up, I seen something on my screen. Let me go to YouTube too. So they did that in 2K21. 2K21 next gen. They did all superstar builds, and everybody hated it. Everybody hated it. So not everybody. I thought it was pretty fun, but like I say, it is hard at the same time trying to stop somebody that got a superstar build just like you. So that's it. Hey, Mississippi 228, what's good? So yeah, I think I don't mind it. But I do like I think I do like to have the balance that they have more now than having all superstar builds. But it doesn't matter either way to me. It just make, I think it works for us too, because it'll make us just make less builds. everybody will make them like a 6'9", and it would be all like, that's how 2K21 was. It was all 6'9", wasn't it? All 6'9" dunking on each other damn near every play. You going with a build that can guard 1 to 5? So you probably going like 6'8", 6'9". It'll be harder to do it at a 6'10". 2K21 was 6'7". That's what it was. Thank you, Derek. 6'7". Everybody has 6'7" power forwards. That was the first 2K that I got on YouTube on too. 2K21. It was towards the end of it though. But 2K21 next gen. I hope though, people might not like this. I hope NBA 2K25 shooting is more like NBA 2K21 current gen shooting though. I actually liked that it was harder to shoot, but I was able to shoot though. I had got a build It was like the green blue pie chart. And I had like a 80 something, 82, 85, something like that, 3-point. And then I had contact dunks too. Ooh, I was going crazy on that build. So I went to next gen. Then I ain't never played current gen after that again. While I was playing current gen, I was stupid with that damn build. 2K21 the top 2. I actually like until the speed boost glitch, and then until the speed boost glitch, and then Zens. I actually really enjoyed 2K21 current gen. Those two messed it up for me. It was the worst 2K ever for you? I enjoyed it. I liked the difficulty of shooting. I think because shooting was harder, it made the game, until Zens and stuff came in, it made people play better instead of just, instead of just left, right, and then shooting threes. They could actually, or whatever craziness they were doing, it actually took a little more skill to play because you couldn't shoot that good. 6'10" smaller forward build. Okay. There's no judging me. I'm hungry. Okay. When y'all going live? You said on your Twitch you're going live at 9:30. I guess they ain't gonna go live to 9:45. It's gonna be Zens on 25. Man, they gonna have to figure out that new meter system, but once they figure it out, they're gonna be there. I think Zens is over. That day, the day is long gone for not having to worry about Zens and stuff. Yeah. Ooh, no, don't do that. Unprofessional ass. You had to learn that shot for real. But then we had in 2K21 current gen, we had a MyCOURT. So you could go into the MyCOURT and you could shoot and learn your jump shot and go out there in the park and shoot. Now, we ain't got no goddamn MyCOURT. They keep sending us to the Gatorade with the worst lighting ever in the history of the goddamn video game. The worst angles, you can't even go past half court. You can't do none of that stuff. You sit over there struggling, just trying to shoot that thing. It takes forever even to get there. Give me a goddamn MyCOURT so I can shoot at that thing for an hour, 2 hours so I can really learn my jump shot and be good. Like, that's just irritating. I don't know why they took it. Why you just make it a Gatorade MyCOURT? Shit, we Gatorade facility. Damn, that's it. That's one thing I hate. Somebody like me, I like to lay. Now I'm in my NBA and stuff trying to create a player so I can put the damn animations on them and shoot with it. No, just bring me a MyCOURT. God damn. Yeah, facts. I do too, Derek. Hopefully they said they had a tweet saying, what was it? That they had a tweet saying that don't like ugly. That the way, well, there's some, Mike Wayne had a tweet or something about the delay, the way they did something with shooting was supposed to minimize the delay. Damn, what was that? What's that? I be looking like, boy, I be knowing Mike Wayne tweets like I be tweeting them myself. I be like, really know them things. What was that one they said? It was earlier when he first started posting. Let me see. What was it at? Okay. You said something about delay, and it was supposed to be less delay with what was it? Shot feedback? Oh. Damn, I don't remember where it was at, but I seen it somewhere. Or was it this? There you go. Yeah, this was what it was. He said Mike Wayne says a lot. Oh, somebody said what's up too. That I missed it. Jimmy, what's good, Jimmy? The ideal time to release the button is the exact time the meter disappears from your screen. Oh, it makes more sense when you try it. One of the main benefits of this change is that the shot meter are much more accurate online, so you no longer need to compensate for latency when you're shooting layup shots, shooting shots, layups, or free throws online. Now this was just talking about the meter. It's live. I'm refreshing every goddamn second, and it ain't live yet. I'm on YouTube too, trying to see. They went live on both of them. Oh, it ain't live yet. Hold on, let me go to Twitch. Oh, it's streaming now. Hold up, let me see. It is live now, but it ain't nothing showing. Hold up, let me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Hold up, I got you. Got you. All right, we got 5 minutes. Hold up. Let me do this. Bring everything up. God damn it, stop. That's done. All right, so we got 5 minutes. Let me unmute it. Is they playing music? Okay, yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, here goes the trailer again. Can y'all still hear me good, or y'all need me to turn this down? It's loud shit in my ear, though. Okay, I just want to make sure y'all can hear them, too. I was listening to this song in the car and came on my playlist. I was in there, damn it. Yeah. Trying to see where I need to put my camera at. Yeah. Right there. Somebody gonna learn how to feed that shit. We won't see. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the stream, though. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Appreciate y'all. We have 57 likes. We got 300 people up in here. I know a lot of y'all ain't hit the like button. Bat out of hell. What's good, my boy? There they go.
Time, baby. Welcome back, everybody, to the road to NBA 2K25. And of course, we got more NBA 2K25 news for you, your boy Stacks. Of course, we got my guy Evan over here as well. Evan, what's good, brother?
What's up, Stacks? Happy Thursday. And in case you all weren't here last week, these streams are the first place to see our NBA 2K25 reveals. So as most of you know, today we're going to be talking about MyPlayer and MyCAREER, which also includes badges and takeovers on NBA 2K25 New Gen. And before we get too far, just remember, whenever we say New Gen, we are talking about PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, which is also on the New Gen version of NBA 2K25 this year.
I always seem to find space for anybody. I run with everybody.
I remember
when I'm
being
streaming,
on the other side of this, right?
But I probably won't be playing to 2K25. Just come to the stream. And if I got space to slide you in there, I will.
When it comes to announce for NBA 2K every single year, I still get excited as if I'm finding out a lot of this information for the first time. A lot of this stuff we already seen before. But man, if you didn't know already, we do have Twitch drops enabled for the stream. You can earn a locker code in NBA 2K24 just by watching the stream. So if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching it on Twitter or X, make sure you come over here to Twitch because you cannot earn Twitch drops on those other platforms. Okay. And Evan will explain how it works a little bit because you know we got Evan GPT. We got everything stored up in here.
Yes, we do. All right, so we're going to go through this again at the end of the show because most of you right now are not going to have 90 minutes watched. But once you tune in for 90 minutes across our drop-enabled streams of the road to NBA 2K25, you will earn a locker code in NBA 2K24, giving you the rewards you see here in MyCareer and MyPlayer.
Give me 2K25.
And this is 90 minutes across multiple shows, starting with gameplay reveal last Thursday, then MyPlayer and MyCareer today. And then in the coming weeks, we'll have more drop-enabled streams for my NBA, the W, and my team. So enough of that, though. Everybody's asking in the chat, are we going to see the builder? Yes, we are. That's exactly what MyPlayer means. So with that said, I think we can get on with that.
Yes,
Alexis
sir.
and LD, have been talking to our dev team for this year's Courtside Reports to get the rundown on what's new in NBA 2K25. So today we've got an interview for you that LD did with Zach and Mark from our dev team that's going to take you through what's new with MyPlayer and MyCAREER.
You said they style and start yapping.
Stacks.
Of course.
Oh, although we was running the trailer. Okay, my bad. we all know. We know we all have questions. It's everything like that. So if you want to ask some questions, make sure you go to our Discord, man. We always talk about our Discord. It's a lot of people there that play NBA 2K, but we also have some devs in there around this time answering a few questions. So make sure you go to our 2K25 question official Discord. And just go to the link to our Discord right there, discord.gg/NBA2K. And you can submit your questions and maybe someone will take the time to answer them. But go ahead and ask all of your questions there on Discord, okay? And after this, make sure you stick around.
They want you to get on with it. Come on.
My bad, bro. I know a lot of people, now y'all don't want me to stall. All right, anyway. And after this, make sure you stick around because we're going to take you through the dev blog as well for even more detail. But let's go ahead and finally show that Courtside Report.
I know
y'all want to this
Welcome back to our next NBA 2K25 Courtside Report. Today I'm joined by Zach Timmerman, principal producer on NBA 2K25, as well as Mark Little, MyCareer developer. Zach, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
Now there is so much to talk about for NBA 2K25. This is where fans can live out their hoop dreams and build their legacy like never before. Before we get into MyCareer, let's talk about the MyPlayer Builder.
When you're building your MyPlayer, you're not just building a legacy this year, you're also building a dynasty for your team. And we understand this is a very integral moment, a very important decision. And so we put a lot of time into ensuring that the various paths that we have in the builder are gonna allow all walks of our gamers to be able to make the player that they wanna make. To create your own, it's the builder where you just have so many options, changing your position, changing your size. You can articulate through every single one of your attributes and get to right where you want to go with your builder, all while you can see the various perks that your player is eventually going to be equipped with. Ultimately, it's the builder where somebody who wants to mess around with the thousands of possibilities can eventually make the build that they want to. We also have our pro build making veterans that have been playing the game for a long time. They're probably going to want to jump in there as well. There's also another group that wants to jump in there to try to make a unique build that nobody else in the world has made.
This sounds really intriguing. One thing I loved about last year was community members submitting their builds and you guys implementing them into the game. Are those returning this year?
The community builds feature that we had last year, it was really exciting. It was really nice to grab the best build makers that we have out there, be able to have them put their build in the game. Ultimately, people, when they would grab these builds, they felt like they could instantly compete and play with the best gamers out there. They'll be available season 2. We'll be dropping new ones each season with the intention of giving you access to the latest and greatest play styles that are out there.
A lot of new features coming with this new builder system, Zach. What else can you share about creating your MyPlayer in 2K25?
In each of these builder paths, there's access to more information than we've ever given you before. You'll see which badges you qualify for. You'll see which takeovers you qualify for in our new takeover system. And you'll also be able to see which animations your player will qualify for. Ultimately, it's going to give you a really good feel for whether or not the player is going to move and react the way that you want to through the animation system.
I love all that, but I especially love the new takeover system.
All right, new takeover.
Takeover's back in a new way this year. We have 70 takeovers and 14 special abilities.
70 takeovers.
You can see which takeovers you qualify for. Once you get into MyCareer, you can swap your takeovers in and out. They all have attribute requirements that determine whether or not you're able to equip these takeovers. Once you get into the game, you're going to see your takeover meter. There's 5 levels to your takeover, and it's kind of like 5 levels of hotness. Once you hit level 5, the special ability turns on, and that allows you to kind of dominate the game for a short period of time.
Okay, 70 takeovers. Yeah, that's great. What are some of your favorites?
I think the one that I've been gravitating towards the most is barbecue chicken. If you're a hoop head, you know what that name means. It means you're about to put somebody in the post and turn them into a rag doll. It boosts throughout the levels of takeover. It boosts your post control, your shot close, and your strength. And then when the special ability turns on, it turns on deep post bag, which essentially allows you to completely dominate the post, again, for a short period of time, in shots, back downs, every post move you can think of. So it's a lot of fun for somebody who likes to play in the post.
What can you tell us about badges in 2K25?
This year we have 40 badges. They're a lot more all-encompassing than they have been in the past. Each one of them has a larger impact. And so we're really happy with the badge allotment that we have right now. We feel like we've hit every part of basketball that's important. And ultimately, we're accentuating everybody's play style for these badges.
One other thing I want to talk about is badge progression.
Badge progression is basically how often are you using your badge? The more often you use the badge, the faster it's going to progress. Ultimately, though, if you don't use your badge this year, you won't regress, which I'm sure our fans are pretty happy about.
So it sounds like badges are completely reworked this year in 2K25.
Yeah, so this year we introduced a new level of badge called Legend. It's a level above Hall of Fame. It's pretty difficult to get. You have to raise your attributes pretty high, but ultimately, you know, it really allows you to dominate in that area of the game.
Zach, I'm excited. Can't wait to get my hands on the builder. Thanks for all the new details. And for all of you, stay connected to the NBA 2K25 Courtside Report, where you can learn all about the new MyPlayer Builder.
That's what we're trying to find.
Now we know about all the new exciting features in the MyPlayer Builder, but it's time to learn about MyCareer. I'm joined by Mark Little. Let's jump right in. What's new in MyCareer for NBA 2K25?
MyCareer and NBA 2K25 is all about building the greatest dynasty in NBA history. Your MyPlayer this year, growing up outside of Chicago, and like his idol, Michael Jordan, he wants to build a dynasty that lasts throughout the ages. You can learn about your MyPlayer's history and his path to the NBA through an optional flashback story called The Heart of the Dynasty, which you get to relive 4 of his most iconic games in his pre-NBA career, including a high school state championship, a FIBA U19 World Cup, and even an open run with some NBA players where one of the players is not so happy and he got invited. And all these games are available for you to play right away. You can play them at any point in your career, but if you really want to just jump right into your NBA career and start building your dynasty, you can do that too.
So let's talk about creating your own dynasty in MyCareer.
Last year, we introduced the GOAT ranking system. And in that, you're able to see your MyPlayer rise up through the rankings and ultimately become the GOAT. This year, we're adding a dynasty rankings, which is more about your team's performance and less about your personal achievements. So we've ranked the 9 greatest dynasties in NBA history. And as your team does stuff like deep playoff runs, winning championships, you'll see them rise the dynasty rankings until ultimately they get to the #1 spot and displace Michael Jordan's Bulls.
Last year, you came in with GOAT level hype. So what kind of prospect is MP in 2K25?
This year, MP is not a GOAT level hype. You're going to have to earn your position in the starting lineup. And if the player in front of you is really good, it's going to be even harder. This will definitely be one of your first obstacles as you try to build your dynasty.
So it sounds like I got to earn my place in the starting lineup. What does the flow look like in MyCareer? Is it key games, every game?
Key games are back this year, and we're really excited about the improvements we've made. This year, you have a lot of control about which key games you play. We've divided the season into 2 halves, and in each half, you'll meet with your coach and GM and select a personal goal. The personal goal you pick is what determines the key games you play. We've even tiered the matchup system, so if your MP is still at a lower level, you'll match up against lower level NBA players, but if you're a 99, you're going to be matched up against the best of the best. If that's not your thing, you could decide you want to try and win the NBA Cup, or maybe you want to focus on winning road games, or maybe in your rookie season you want to show that you're the top rookie in your class. We've even got some key games that are focused entirely about you posterizing other guys. So the personal goals and key games you get to pick from is completely dependent on the build you made, your team you picked, and your current overall. So there's a lot of content depending on the scenario and play style you've picked. And on top of that, if you successfully complete your personal goal in key games, you get an all-new dynasty badge. So the dynasty badges you earn help improve your team and shape the dynasty you're about to make.
This sounds exciting. What about other new features in MyCareer that you can talk about?
There's a lot more than I'm going to be able to go into here today, but I'll give you a few more of my favorites. So earlier I mentioned you can play a FIBA game in the optional flashback story. Well, you can also play FIBA games in our new revised off-season flow. You'll be able to play FIBA friendlies, FIBA qualifiers, and even a FIBA tournament that you can invite other NBA stars to join you in. And speaking of NBA stars, this year we're also adding jersey swaps. So there are optional highlight games on your calendar where you can earn jerseys from players like Jalen Brunson or Victor Wembanyama only if you pass the in-game challenges against their teams. And you're going to want to collect those jerseys because not only can you wear them around the city, but you can also put them on display in your MyCOURT.
You said MyCOURT? MyCOURT is returning?
What?
I can't talk too much about MyCOURT, but I'm confirming MyCOURT is back. We know
MyCOURT
MyCOURT's been a
is
feature
back,
that people have
baby!
been wanting for a long time, and we're very happy to bring it to 2K25.
All right, MyCOURT, exciting stuff. I can't wait to start building my dynasty in NBA 2K25's MyCareer mode.
MyCOURT is back, baby!
Great insight.
Yeah, thanks to you, Chris.
And for all of you, stay tuned for more courtside reports on NBA 2K25.
About goddamn time, Mikado.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see a lot of W's in the chat. Everyone's super excited. MyCOURT is officially back. Super happy about that one. I see you guys are happy too. I remember the first time I found out it was back. I was the same as y'all, man. The entire video we just seen, Courtside Report, man, was amazing. A lot of information there. And that's why I feel like you really got to pay attention to what's going on in the words that's being said and not just look at graphics and look at, other things like that. You really got to listen or read up on the Courtside Report to get all
I'm only hyped for MyCourt.
But I'm super excited about MyCourt.
There is actually an entire sections, I should say, of stuff in our blog that wasn't in the video that we're about to go through now with you. But yeah, we've got an awesome builder in 2K25. There's great improvements in there that address your community feedback, a new takeover system, and the MyCareer improvements that you all saw, like high school and FIBA. So there's plenty more information, but before we get into it, remember again, this MyPlayer and MyCareer Courtside Report is about NBA 2K25 on new gen, which is for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Can we bring up the webpage now, producers? Great. So this Courtside Report is going to be on the NBA 2K website in just a second, both the blog and the video you just watched. So if you don't get enough right now by watching us go through it and you want to read it again to make sure you get all the details, you can jump in yourself and we will put the link in the chat at the end of the show. So Stacks, you want to go through this with me? What do you want to know first?
Yes, sir. Look, man, I think first and foremost, let's just take it all in. Everything we just heard, and by the way, we're going to be going over in detail with a lot more things that wasn't fully discussed in the Courtside Report, so you're going to get a little bit more detail, so make sure you guys stick around for that. But just like me, just like you, just like everyone that plays our game, when they hop into MyCareer, the first thing they see is the builder.
Like a totally different game. I do too. I feel the same way.
Let's get some information on that.
That is a good place to start. I know many of you are celebrating MyCourt and all that. We will get there soon. But so our dev team, really pays attention to the builder every year, right? It's the most important step for the very first thing you do before you start your career. So they spend a lot of time ensuring that you have all the tools necessary to build just the right player for you with more customization and over 100 new possible archetypes. So you can create your own build, make it from scratch, do something unique, or starting with season 2, I'm very happy that community build templates is back. We first added these last year with awesome templates from build makers like Solo and Shakedown, who some of you saw actually made the list of top used templates in NBA 2K24 that was shared a few weeks ago. But once you're in the builder, as Zach said, you have access to more information than ever before. You can preview your badges, your takeovers in the new takeover system, and signature animations. And one cool area that got an upgrade this year is the build tester. So once you have a build you like, most of you go in the build tester to try it out. This year, you'll see an equip screen where you can see all the signature animations your build has the potential to unlock, as well as customizing jump shots and dunk packages for you to test in the tester.
Oh, wow.
Like last year, the tester has 3v3 or 5v5 games, but there's also a new freestyle practice option to experiment without teammates or opponents getting in your way. And you can do all of this within the builder before you even step foot in the city to make sure you can have a full preview of what your build is going to be like.
Hey, that's a W, man.
That is a W.
I didn't even know that, honestly.
We can actually
having that freedom to be able to
you
practice.
can actually put your animation.
Man, you want to go up against some other people on the court, of course, to test out.
You can put your animations on.
Animations.
Hold on, let me go.
And now also have that free practice to test out a jumper, to test out certain things. It's amazing. I know that's going to save a lot of people a lot of time. Just being able to do that in the builder before you even fully commit to that build. So that is amazing. I'm super happy about that. That's all right. Anyway, so I noticed in the builder too, and I've noticed a lot of people in the chat noticed as well. There's an attribute called agility. What is that, Evan? Let's break that down a little bit.
Yeah, let's explain that. But also, it's Metris in the chat said, 2K, you are finally making me proud. I am glad we are. And thank you for watching. But good eye for all of you who noticed agility.
So they did have community day already.
Attributes in the builder. So we have speed with ball. That's in the playmaking category as it's usually been.
That was good.
Then we have agility, strength, and vertical. So
I haven't heard that yet. I don't think it is.
Stamina is not there anymore. That is now earned through Gatorade gym workouts. And each MyPlayer starts off with an 85 stamina. And doing a workout adds 2 stamina attribute points, regardless of your workout result. You don't have to get 3 stars. Regardless of your workout result, you'll get 2 stamina attribute points. And you can do 4 workouts each week. So if we do the math, 2 times 4, that means you can get up to 8 stamina points each week. Now, don't worry, once any of your MyPlayers reaches a 99 stamina, it is permanent. So you go from 85 to 99 with 7 workouts, then it's permanent. And once you have done all 12 unique workouts in the Gatorade gym, you will unlock Workout Warrior, which gives you 99 stamina, a permanent turbo meter boost, and all of your unlocked body types.
Oh, they gave them, they got access to it beforehand.
Something that I heard many of you asking for this past year. Now that was a lot of info right there. So if you didn't get it all just now, I do suggest after the show, go and read the blog and you can read everything I just said one more time.
Attribute refresh.
Now, you asked about agility. So in NBA 2K24, the acceleration attribute determined your dribble launching and off-ball movement. But in NBA 2K25, dribble launching is now determined solely by the speed with ball attribute.
Okay.
And then comes in agility, which is the new attribute. And that's going to determine your defensive lateral movement, off-ball launches, and off-ball cuts. So that kind of simplifies things here, makes it very clear which attribute is affecting which parts of your game.
All right, man. Evan,
these niggas
again,
already got
a lot of great information. If you want to know more on that stuff, make sure you hit up the Courtside Report to get even more in depth than what we're talking about right now. One of my favorite things about that is the new stamina system. I really like that. Unlocking body types for all builds. Huge W. I know a lot of people in the chat love that as well. But next, I heard Zach talking about the all new takeover system. It looked kind of crazy, not gonna lie. When I was looking at it, I'm like, what is this? So let's get into the thick of it with that as well, man. Let's hear about it.
All right, so I know Zach talked about it, but it does work really differently this year, so we want to go through it one more time. This year, as you fill your takeover meter, you'll gradually boost the targeted attributes of each takeover through a total of 5 levels of hotness, as Zach said.
Report, man.
This is very different from last year, where you had to manually activate takeover. Now it happens automatically as you perform well. So Zach said one of his favorites is barbecue chicken, and as you can see here, once you hit level 5, it has the deep post bag takeover ability to activate. And I think I saw many of you in the chat asking, did Zach say 17 or 70? He did say 70. There are 72 takeovers this year. Now, initially, you will only have access to levels 1 to 3 here. And you unlock levels 4 and 5, each by activating the previous level a set amount of games. And don't worry, we know you're about to ask, takeover level unlocks do carry over between saves.
Fire. Evan,
man.
I feel like we're getting hit with a bunch of heat right now.
I wanted to make my wife
memorize.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing that.
Off anything. He's literally.
That's what I seen before when they start talking about the W.
He just downloaded.
Evan GPTs, right? That's all I got.
All right, I got the.
So people have been asking me this whole week about badges, and we got a little sneak peek of the badges, Evan. But Zach explained it. I mean, we want a full list. So can we get a full list? Let's see what the badges are.
Yeah, we can show a full list. But before we do that, I just want to
they ain't talking about current gen. They only talking about next gen.
This year, your MyPlayer's badges are progressed by activating each badge in games, which kind of matches your playstyle on the court, right? But the change is badge progress can only increase and does not decrease, even if you don't use a badge. I just want to make sure everybody heard that part. Your badge progress can only increase and does not drop, even if you don't use it. So with that said, let's show all 40 badges now on the screen. There are a lot here. I'm not expecting you to read all 40 right now. And don't worry, it is in the blog. So after the show, go to the Courtside Report blog and you can see all 40 badges here, or you can screenshot it now and read it later on your phone. But Zach and our dev team ensured every area of basketball was complemented with useful badges in this new system of 40, so that every play style has different ways to stand out. There's fewer badges that activate in only very specific situations. So for example, this year, Shifty Shooter that you see there covers all off the dribble shooting, and then Set Shot Specialist covers all standing shooting. So it's a much more simple system this year that I think many people will appreciate. But Stacks, what are some of your favorites?
Some of my favorites, I like Lightning Launch. First of all, I'm gonna just talk about some newer ones because obviously I love ones like Deadeye, Limitless Range. But
yeah, they did. You can just rewind it. Yeah,
really
like you say, rewind the stream.
Also, I like.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in the process of doing multiple things right now.
I just really like the name of that one. Also, another one, versatile visionary. That one sounds cold as well, man. But I feel like we got a lot of cool badges. Shifty Shooter is one I'm definitely gonna have equipped on my build as soon as I make it. I'm looking forward to using that badge a lot.
Post up poet.
Likewise.
Crazy name.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But anyway, next we're gonna talk about the badge perks, and let's see what's going on with badge perks, Evan.
Yep, so this was something else not in the video. There are 3 new badge perks, and remember, these badge perks modify the progression of individual badges that you equip them on. So each perk has 2 slots available to unlock because there's 2 tiers of badges this year determined by your MyPlayer's height. So let's read the descriptions. I'm going to pull up the blog actually and read these word for word so I don't mess anything up. But the first one is called Max Plus 1. What this does is it boosts a badge 1 level above its max potential. You must progress a badge to its max potential before equipping this perk. These are unlocked at level 15 for a tier 2 badge slot and level 30 for a tier 1 badge in each season.
They ain't even showing that. They just read it. I got the
your badge is equipped with Max Plus 1.
Hold on, let me find it. I'm gonna show y'all
to their original.
I'm gonna let him keep talking.
That's the first one. Then we've got one called Participation. So badges equipped with this perk will earn a flat base rate amount of progression each game, regardless of how many times they're activated. So if you really want a badge, but you might not use it that much, you can equip it with Participation perk, and you'll get a flat progression even if you don't use it. Then we have Synergy. So badges equipped with this perk will receive progression when your teammates earn progression using the same badge. And just a note here, Participation and Synergy are both earned through rotating season rewards. So again, if you did not get everything I just said, that is in the blog. I pulled the blog right up to read that whole thing for you right now. So if you want to see it again yourself, you can go to the blog and read it there.
So this is what you talk about.
So Evan, so what you're saying is for you, no offense, not the greatest shooter on the court. Let's be honest here. You can activate the Synergy badge perk for, let's say, maybe limitless range. And as long as I'm knocking down shots from limitless range, you'll gain progress towards your limitless range.
That's true.
Precisely. And honestly, I think I'm going to take full advantage of that. I'm going to be asking you to play with me all the time so that I can up my shooting badges, because I cannot get those up, man. All I can do is
so y'all can see the perk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. That is fire. I really love that. So since badge progression can't drop your badges anymore, I know a lot of people, I was happy to hear that.
Oh, yes. A lot of
people in the chat was happy to hear that.
Oh, hell yeah.
That means floor setters must be gone, right? Is that true? Is there anything like that this year? Anything we got to look forward to like that?
So no floor setters, but we do have something new called badge elevators, and these can permanently boost an individual badge up to 3 levels within its max potential.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all badge elevators.
Let's say your badge is currently at bronze, but it has a max potential of legend. With the badge elevator, you can immediately boost it up to 3 levels, from bronze to silver to gold to Hall of Fame. And these elevators will be available to unlock throughout the year from season level rewards. And to keep things balanced though, the badge elevators earned in the first 4 seasons can boost your badges up to 2 levels, and then the ones you earn in seasons 5 to 8 can boost your badges up to 3 levels.
W2K so far, yeah, facts.
I'm liking what I'm hearing.
Facts, Deshane.
Boost those badges up. Super excited about that, man. But what's this about? About cap breakers, Evan. When I hear the word cap breaker, Evan, it makes me feel like I really need to be in my bag and really need to pay attention to what's going on inside that builder. Are we breaking caps? Is that what's happening?
Well, we did save the best for last, in my opinion. We saw community feedback that you all wanted a way to not only increase your attribute ratings above their caps that you set when you make your build, which was previously possible, but you wanted that to also use those increased ratings and contribute towards your animation, badge, and takeover attribute.
I am too, Ja, but I kind of knew this already.
What cap breakers do. So let's say, for example, your ball handle attribute is maxed out at an 85. You can apply 2 cap breakers to play with an 87 ball handle, and then that 87 also unlocks any access to animations, badges, or takeovers that requires an 87 ball handle rating. But before you get worried, there are a few restrictions to ensure this stays balanced. So I'm going to pull the blog up again. This is in the blog. These are the restrictions for cap breakers. Each attribute can only be increased a maximum of +5 above its cap. So you can't use this as kind of like a cheat code to get from a really low rating to a really high one. You can use a cap breaker on an attribute up to its max potential rating allowed by your build's height, weight, and wingspan, which is shown in the MyPlayer Builder while allocating your potential. So this is what it's talking about, is when you're deciding where to put your attributes to add up to 99 when you're first making your build. As many of you know, there's a cap based on your MyPlayer's body dimensions.
Okay,
so the maximum your cap breaker can take you is the maximum there. And lastly, you must progress an attribute to its max potential rating before applying a cap breaker. There are a total of 15 cap breakers that you can earn, and these are all earned through rep rewards, which we will talk about more in a few weeks. But for now, only cap breakers. But I think that's big news for many of you. I've seen so much feedback about this the past year, so I'm glad that our dev team was able to make it happen for you all, to have cap breakers that affect your animation and signature animation requirements.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now let's go ahead. We got a lot of information about MyPlayer, the builder, badges.
You won't be in the rec or park for a week.
All this stuff. Let's move on now to some MyCareer. Evan, what's new in MyCareer?
Yep. So first up, as Mark said, and I think many of you were excited about this, there is an optional flashback story called Heart of the Dynasty. And that includes your Club League Showcase game, your High School Championship game, which I saw a lot of fun reactions there, the FIBA Under-19 World Cup, and an open run with NBA players. Now, as Mark said, that is all optional, but what's cool about this is that doing this is how you unlock the MyPoints Accelerator this year. And that increases your MyPoints progression by 5% to help you unlock new attribute upgrades more quickly. So especially at the start of the year, when it's your first build, your first save, I definitely do recommend going through this. Go play a high school game, your FIBA game, and then before you go into your NBA career or the city, whichever one you're going to next.
See Jalen Brunson right there in the back. See him. All right, man. So that's really cool. I know that's, for me as a person that loves to play MyCareer, having those options and being able to play high school, FIBA, all that stuff is really cool. But moving on, Mark said the #1 spot on the Dynasty rankings is, of course, the Michael Jordan's Bulls. And that sounds about right to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Golden State is right up there.
Yeah, high school FIBA stuff looks cool.
What you got to say about that, Evan?
That is pretty cool.
What type of guy you are.
This is not the same 2K.
You don't claim, but I don't think bro got real dynasties like that. But anyway, go ahead.
Everybody in the chat knows what I'm going to say. LeBron's dynasty was his entire run. Look at all those finals he went to. That whole thing should count as a dynasty. I know he didn't win every year, but that whole thing that should count as a dynasty. That's just my opinion. But yes, our dev team has ranked the 9 greatest dynasties in NBA history, and it is your goal in MyCareer to go from a bench player to the starting lineup, become a superstar, and then lead your team to become an all-time dynasty and take that #1 spot from MJ's Bulls.
Interesting. What do you think are the other ones on there? If you had to guess.
I'm pretty sure Steph Curry and the Warriors are on here as a dynasty as well, and I think that's going to be a popular one, especially for a lot of people right now.
I think maybe the Spurs will probably be there. Spurs had a nice
run. I've not seen the full list, so we're theorizing with you all in the chat right now.
Magic. Anyway, before we start wrapping up, one of the things I heard about way early on, way long ago, when we would start gearing up for announce, MyCOURT is back. MyCOURT, Evan. MyCOURT. Talk about it, man. This is probably one of the most requested things the dev has probably heard since moving to new gen. MyCOURT, Evan. MyCOURT. Tell me about it, Evan. Tell me, man.
Donnie to Elite. Appreciate the follow on Twitch.
I can't say much more than the disrespect. So he did tease this. He said when you do jersey swaps with other NBA players in MyCareer, which is an awesome, cool new feature on its own. You can swap jerseys with people, I believe, like Jalen Brunson. I got to confirm that one.
Yeah. I need that.
When you do your jersey swaps, you can actually display those jerseys in your MyCOURT. This has been one of the most asked questions I've seen, not just this past week since we revealed our gameplay, but also the last few years on the new gen versions of NBA 2K. So This is an amazing thing. I see everybody in the chat is happy about this. We will talk more about this later in a couple of weeks. But in the meantime, we did ask the team to give us a few more of their favorites for the blog. So we got 2 more cool ones for you here on the stream. If you enter the Hall of Fame in your career, you will get the famous Hall of Fame orange jacket for your MyPlayer, which our cover athlete Vince Carter now has. And you can also wear that around the city. So it's not just for a cutscene, you get the jacket and you can wear that jacket around in the city. And last but certainly not least, I know there's many of you out here that play single player NBA career games as your main mode. And we're excited to say that Season XP can now be earned from NBA career games as well. So XP is not exclusive to multiplayer online modes. You can earn it just by playing MyCareer games in your NBA career. And I think that's going to be welcome news to many of you in the chat.
Not gonna lie, that's a huge W. This is my first time hearing that. That right there is amazing.
They didn't do female players.
I love to play online, but a lot of people know my roots is playing MyCareer offline, you know, MyCareer stuff. And so that is amazing. The fact that I can hit level 40 hooping on LeBron
you can hit
James.
level 40 in my
Super
career.
Excited about that, man. But yeah, it was a lot said today.
I'm no cap.
So
Appreciate
much
the follow
today.
on
a lot of new
Twitch.
stuff to process. Oh man, I'm super excited. See, when things like this happen, it just make me just want to hop in the time machine and advance to the launch of the game. I'm happy. I'm ready to go through it. Make sure you guys also check out the Courtside Report blog yourself. There's a lot of information there that we didn't talk about. The devs didn't talk about LD in the video. So make sure you go check that out for yourself. Also, if you still have questions, things that wasn't answered here, make sure you go to our Discord and go to our 2K25 questions channel and our Discord to go ahead and ask your questions there. And hopefully, you know, some of your questions may be answered in there as well. Our Discord should be on the screen. That's discord.gg/NBA2K. Make sure you get in there. Go to the 2K25 questions channel. Ask your questions there. And also, just a reminder too, make sure you keep your questions on topic. Last week when we opened up our questions channel, and we had Mike Wang in there answering some of the questions. A lot of the questions you guys were asking wasn't about gameplay. That's what gameplay was all about last week. So make sure you try to keep your questions on topic this week. All right, that's all I'm asking. Keep your questions on topic. If you have my team questions, don't worry. My team will be coming up soon. If you have questions about the W, questions about my NBA, don't worry. Those will be coming up soon. But for right now, let's keep all of the questions focused on the MyPlayer and MyCareer, okay? I would really appreciate that, but make sure you join our Discord.
Exactly. Please do that. Please do what Stack said. Ask questions about either what you heard last week or today. No My Team questions just yet. If we could pull up the roadmap, My NBA and the W is where we're going next. That's going to be next week, so stay tuned for that. And also, before we let you go, we do want to just give one more reminder that we have early tip-off for NBA 2K25.
No, Bill, they don't.
Get NBA 2K25 before September 6th. You can play up to 2 days early on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, and Xbox One and PC. Now, very last thing, I know many of you are at 99%. I see in the chat on your Twitch drops, which means you are right about completing it. If you do complete your 90 minutes across last Thursday's and today's Road to NBA 2K25 streams, you should get a notification within Twitch that takes you to your Twitch inventory. Make sure you claim your reward there. That's super important. You have to go to your Twitch inventory and hit the claim button there before anything else. Then after that, head over to the website that you see on the bottom of our screen right now, nba.2k.com/twitch-drops. And on that page, you'll click the login to Twitch button. After you log in, that page will refresh and you will see the locker code you've earned.
All right, man.
Gameplay this, Wildlife.
Another one, man. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Another
Wildlife.
This super excited for what's to come next. Like I said, I'm ready to hop in my.
This actually was
trying to play.
I mean, like this was
almost there.
I'm trying to get
a lot, man.
I'm trying to test.
Now,
some
question.
I'm trying to do it all, man. And
do y'all want to see?
Just as excited as I am, Evan.
This video is like an hour. What I gotta do? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta go take my dog to the damn what's the name. Yeah, and I want to get out this what's the name. So they got some Double H, Joe Knows. I guess they all got access. Let me see what Joe Knows. Got access to the builder. Oh, here's the short. Oh, I can do Joe Knows. Joe Knows only 20 minutes. I do Joe Knows one. Yeah, Joe Knows one is short. Okay, they talking about nothing. So I'm about to go ahead, get rid of them. I probably got a Twitch drop stuff because I watched all of them. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to go. Joe Knows has a video. They got early access to the builder. So his is only 20 minutes. So I'm gonna watch his. Lulu, what's good? And then we'll call it a day after that. Oh,
is officially here. The NBA 2K25 MyPlayer Builder is officially here. A brand new attribute system, a brand new badge system, including a new tier of badges called Legend Badges. We have all 40 badges available in NBA 2K25, and we have the brand new takeover system with 72 takeovers and 14 takeover abilities. This is the video you've been waiting for. Let's get into it. All right.
Oh, so hold on. I'll start it over.
First screenshot we have seen of the NBA 2K25 MyPlayer Builder looks very similar to last year. First things that stand out to me,
my boy.
As you can see, rebounding is in its own category. That's purple. It's separated from the red from the defensive category. It looks like all the attribute categories are the same, except stamina has been removed and agility has replaced acceleration. Will that be any different? We'll have to see. The next thing that stands out is over here on the right side. There are red badges. As you can see, there are bronze, silver, gold, HOF, and now red badges. And in the report, as we're gonna read through and we're gonna dive into the information, from what I'm seeing, those red badges are called legend badges. This is very interesting. A lot of things to look at, a lot of things to decipher from this picture. I'm gonna start to get into some text that we see in the Courtside Report that gives us a little bit more information. So in the Courtside Report, the first thing that I see that is very interesting is the attribute refresh, all right? They refreshed attributes according to this. They say in NBA 2K25, we refreshed a handful of physical attributes as well as how you earn stamina. There are now 5 physical attributes in the MyPlayer Builder: speed with ball, which is in the playmaking category, speed, agility, strength, and vertical. Now they're going to talk about stamina. Stamina is now earned through Gatorade gym workouts. Each MyPlayer starts off with an 85 stamina, so you don't need to put up the stamina attribute anymore. Now it says doing a workout adds 2 stamina attribute points regardless of your workout result.
I'm sorry, y'all. He seemed to just gonna be reading. It seemed like they gave them the access of having this information before they actually released it, so they could make videos on it. And it seemed like he had the Courtside Report before everybody else did. So it seems like he's just going to read the Courtside Report, which I can do myself. But I want to get this video out. So I appreciate everybody coming through. He showed more. I'm looking at the Courtside Report where he read this, and the stuff looked like it's on the Courtside Report. Because I got the Courtside Report is up now. But I still got to get this video out, man. I appreciate y'all. We probably gonna do some more streams though, talking about this stuff, cause it's a lot of stuff. But I gotta get this video out if I want to. I'm trying to catch everybody before everybody get out. I was making a thumbnail when I was talking. I mean, when we were playing the thing, when we were doing a live stream, or they were doing their live stream. I was making. That's why if y'all ain't see me talking, and I was like this. I was making a thumbnail the whole time. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this video recorded and stuff so I can have this video out for y'all. It's a good idea, so be looking out for it. It'll probably be out here in the next hour or so, because I ain't gonna do too many. I'm probably trying to keep it minimum cuts and editing. So anyway, I appreciate everybody. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Hold up, I gotta end the stream over here. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. W stream, man, over 100 likes. We had like 300 plus people in here. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here.